think these are all gonna be great books because I can't imagine them being bad, but I guess we'll find out, right? For whatever reason, it just feels like the only mess that I'm getting right now is this writing. Like, this writing is a mess. I hope it gets better. I hope the story makes up for the writing. I do not know. Welcome to my channel. I'm Jaleesa. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Today's video is going to be something really casual, very just fun, kind of uplifting. It's going to be a holiday reading vlog. Also, it's December, so what better time to read holiday books? However, if you're curious as to what I'm reading this month, do not forget to watch my December TBR video, which is already uploaded, and I will link it below. Also, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, or you don't have the notification bell hit yet, don't forget to do so, and I will have my social medias linked below. Let's just go ahead and get into my vlog TBR. I'm really excited because these are short books, and for those of you who've been following me for a while now, you know that I don't like long books. I don't like long fiction books at all. So these books are all very short. They're all novellas. One is an audiobook. I've never listened to a book on audiobook before, so this will be a first for me. They're all on my Kindle, so I don't have them physically, but if they end up being great books and you want to read them, I will make sure to link those books in the description box below. So let's start with the first book I'm going to read, which is Wrapped Up in You by Talia Hibbert. I'm reading this book as an audiobook because there was a deal on Kobo, so of course I love deals, and I believe it was free. I'm using a free trial, so I believe it was free. This book follows William, who is this famous actor, and his best friend Abby. The two of them actually get snowed in at their grandmother's house. I'm not sure if it's Abby's grandma or Will's grandma. Either way, they get snowed in, and so he used this time to pretty much win over his best friend Abby. I'm excited because it's friends to lovers, and it's close proximity. So the next book is going to be A Kiss at Midnight by J. Nicole. This book follows Ben and Kayla. They work together at this office, and they have an office party for New Year's. Kayla does not have a date, so she goes by herself. She ends up getting in an elevator with Ben, and they share a kiss at midnight. Come Monday morning at work, they have to figure out if they're going to take the next step in their relationship and make something happen, or they're gonna dial it back and act like the kiss never happened. So the next book on my list is Naughty or Nice by Lauren McKellar. This book follows Hamish and Claire, two people who work together, and Hamish and Claire are both going out for the same promotion. So Claire has some big rumor looming over her at her job, whereas Hamish has this nice guy persona that he thinks might get in the way of him getting the promotion, and he also doesn't want to fall for his competition, which is Claire. The last book I'm going to be reading today is Please Come Home for Christmas by Kahila Fox. This book follows Zahara and Adrian. Zahara and Adrian are exes who used to date, and Zahara goes home for Christmas, and Adrian's whole mission when she returns home is to pretty much win back his ex, but of course she has family drama. This is a vlog, so let's just get started. Currently, it's noon, December 7th, and I've done nothing today aside from get dressed. I have on my Santa baby shirt, so I wanted to be very festive. I'm going to go downstairs right now first, and I'm going to make something to eat, some cereal. Honestly, just some cereal. And then I will start Wrapped Up in You by Talia Hibbert. Show all this cereal. So it's like the French Toast Crunch, but it's a limited edition sugar cookie toast crunch. When I tell y'all, I am absolutely obsessed with this cereal, and look at the back of it. It's so cute. I'll come back to y'all when I'm done eating because it's really weird, so I'll be right back. So now we're about to, it's like weird angles, I don't really know, but I kind of like it. I'm going to go ahead and read Wrapped Up in You by Talia Hibbert, so let's do it. It was 3 hours long. So I scratched that. We're not going to be reading Talia Hibbert today. We're going to read A Kiss at Midnight first. I just hit 50% of A Kiss at Midnight. I like the dynamic of the characters because they have two work friends. They have Gabby and Chris. There have been moments where the four of them are together where the interaction is really cute, and it reminds me again of like interactions I've had with my friends. The one thing I enjoy about books like these is that you don't really go into them expecting like this phenomenal story. You go into them wanting to just enjoy the story, and I'm not expecting like amazing writing or amazing storytelling or an amazing plot, because more likely than not the plot is subpar always, but and this month's probably like 10 out of 10, but like that's really it. I have one issue with this book so far, like, and it's kind of a major issue for me, which is like putting me off a little bit. The two times where there have been sex scenes, Kayla has been drunk both times. Each time this happened, Ben has made a comment to himself like, he doesn't want to continue to be with her when she's drunk, but yet it still happens. But he does ask her many times, is she sure, do you really want this, like whatever, but like that's fine. Obviously it's not the character's fault, the character's fiction, it's really the author that I'm talking about. I don't really like that, because he could have wrote scenes where, sure, he's taking her home, she's drunk, but he's taking care of her. He's not trying to be with her intimately. Like, that's just not the time for that, especially because these two are not in a committed relationship. These people are really just kind of getting to know each other in that way. I know if it was real life, and for me, I wouldn't want someone to try me when I'm inebriated. Like, don't ask me that. Because I'm not thinking in my right mind. So Ben and Kayla are working together on this new ad. Basically what they're doing is they're going to these different places in the city, and they are basically like trying to advertise the place where couples have fallen in love at in the city. I have to admit, the office part and like their job is actually more interesting than I thought it was gonna be. I will come back once the book is done and I will give y'all my final thoughts on it. So let's hope it gets better. I did just finish Kiss at Midnight by J. Nicole. I'm thinking of giving this book a 2-star as far as the romance was concerned, and like them falling for one another. I never saw that happening. Like, they just always fell in bed and never felt like they were falling in love. So like I said, overall 2 out of 5 stars. Hopefully my next pick is better. I think the next one I'm gonna read is Naughty or Nice. That book is literally like 60 pages, so I'll be done pretty quick. So yeah. As you guys can tell, I'm laying in the bed right now, not doing any reading, and we're gonna see why. Everyone say hi to the vlog. I'm on Zoom again. As you guys can see, this is why I don't get no reading done. Currently reading Naughty or Nice by Lauren McKellar, and I'm really enjoying it a lot more than A Kiss at Midnight. We're following Hamish and Claire. Claire and Hamish are going after the same job, but I do like the characters so far. You know, we have Claire, she has dealt with a man in her life for 3 years. He gambled away all of her money, so she really needs this promotion. But Hamish also is like drowning in bills. He also needs this promotion. This one is pretty good because it kind of gives you a lot of substance in a very short amount of time, which I'm impressed with because it doesn't feel like it's too much, and it's like it's enough for me to feel like the story means something. So I'm enjoying it. We'll come back and we'll see. I finished Naughty or Nice, and oh my gosh, okay, so it was actually really freaking sweet. This book I feel like definitely gave me a true romance, a little bit of plot even. I liked it because it had some depth to it. You know, we had some loss in there, some tragedy, but we also had love forming out of that, and oh my gosh, so sweet. This book was very low on the steam, which was fine with me because I really wanted more of this to be an experience where I'm reading about two people falling for one another during the holiday season. This book definitely gave me that. I really enjoyed it. So I have one more book to read, so I'm gonna start that now, and I will come back to you guys with another update, my last update of the vlog. So I will be back shortly. The thing that's like really disappointing, I think, with this book so far is that, first of all, it's a novella, so it's really short. It's like 68 pages. But the thing that's really bothering me is that the synopsis of the story sounds really intriguing. It's like the writing is so bad though, but the synopsis literally is Zahara, the main character, the girl, her ex-boyfriend, her current boyfriend, and her pregnant little sister are snowed in her grandma's house, and it's just the 4 of them, and her ex is trying to get back with her while her current boyfriend is still there. So like, messy. That sounds so messy. Like, it sounds low-key like a Medea messy movie. And I'm here for the mess. But for whatever reason, it just feels like the only mess that I'm getting right now is this writing. Like, this writing is a mess. I'm gonna read it because I said I'm sticking to my TBR this month, but I don't know. I hope it gets better. Hope the story makes up for the writing. I do not know. Okay, so I have officially finished all 3 of my books for this reading vlog. I have to say it went a lot differently than I expected it to. I thought I would be reading a bunch of really cute, very festive short novellas, and well, that's not really what happened. So let's just recap. So the first book that I read was A Kiss at Midnight by J. Nicole. The book was okay. It wasn't horrible. It definitely wasn't the worst book I read in this reading vlog. It wasn't terrible. I did give it 2 stars, but I'm thinking now it's probably 2.5 maybe. I don't know. For me, I guess I was thinking it would be more New Year's, a little more romantic, but it really just felt like smut. And I mean, the smut wasn't even like A1. It was okay. The next book I read was Naughty or Nice by Lauren McKellar. That book was actually really enjoyable. I do feel like the characters in that book had much more depth than I imagined they would have for a novella. And it had some elements in it that were deeper than just romance and smut. And honestly, like I said, the steam factor was very, very low, so I appreciated that because I did want more of a romance, more just falling for each other, and that's what I got in that book, and I was glad. I gave it 3.5 stars, and I liked the competitive edge that it had because there were two people who were vying for the same promotion, so I really enjoyed that. The last book that I just finished like 5 seconds ago was Please Come Home for Christmas by Killa Fox. And the problem I have with this book was that it was supposed to be messy. Like, it was meant to be messy and dramatic, and it was, but it was so messy that it felt almost like, it felt like it was written as a joke. So if it was meant to be humorous, I definitely was laughing a lot. The main characters, Zahara and Adrian, the ex-boyfriend, they had some stuff going on too from their past that they hadn't confronted yet. But the thing about the two of them that I didn't like was that you had two grown characters. I think I'm gonna go ahead and assume they're at least in their 30s. The way that the characters were written was so immature, and then just the way that they got together, I didn't get a sense that she even had a tough time picking who she wanted to be with. And to me, if you're gonna have like an ex-boyfriend and a current boyfriend kind of like fighting for the same girl, I would hope that she has at least a little bit of trouble picking which one she wants to be with, but ultimately picking the one she was truly in love with. She didn't have a hard time at all, so it was just really, it was odd. I don't know, the book was not good. Like, honestly, I'm giving it 1 star. However, I mean, I had a good time with this vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see y'all in my next video.